The higher council of light. Honor yourself. Honoring the self is very important. Honoring the choices you make is as important as honoring the experiences you are going through. There is no right or wrong. Your choices are yours to make. There are no shoulds. There is freedom of choice. We never label anything you do as good or bad. We see it all from the eyes of love. You are allowed to explore every avenue. That is why you are here, to explore it all. Therefore, there is no right or wrong. There is no one way. It is important that you honor every choice you make, so you stop second-guessing what is right and what is wrong, and follow your heart. You make it right for you and let it be at that. There are many voices telling you what to do, what is right, what you should be doing. And while all of them are well-meaning, none of them are in your shoes. It is very important to honor the self, no matter what you are going through. To honor the self is to honor the experience the self is choosing to have, knowing you are not the experience. It is important to honor all of you, to have compassion for yourself, to trust yourself, for no one else will do it for you. And when you can do that for yourself, it becomes easier to honor someone else, to feel compassion for such. So start today and start now, and honor your every choice, knowing it is yours to make, and despite what anyone else may say, there is no right or wrong here. And when you are ready for something different, you will know it. There is no point forcing anything, so allow yourself to be where you are and acknowledge your desire for more. Allow where you are to be right, no matter how it looks, no matter what someone else says. Honor yourself, honor your journey, honor your experiences, your every choice, and then you won't need to fight anyone or anything anymore. Muneki, the power of love. What is love? Love remains difficult to define. We can't deny it when we feel it. We feel connected to our heart and infused by an exquisite warmth and sense of wholeness. Love is the purest energy, the ultimate dream. Love is all we need, as the Beatles knew and spread the word around the world. Inspiration for all creators, love makes miracles and binds everything together. Maybe because love is the thread that weaves the fabric of life, the universal web to which we all belong. The heart always knows. We spend an incredible amount of time and energy searching for romantic love, looking for an ideal partner to fall in love with. We are blinded by our dream that often turns into a nightmare. And when after a few kisses our prince turns back into a frog with a drinking problem, we feel disappointed. Lesson missed. We fall when we forget that we are love, and that we can enjoy its sacred power and magic by opening our heart, reaching upwards with its light like a growing seed. Cultivate it within you. Focus on your heart chakra, at the center of your body. This chakra bridges the 3 earth chakras and the upper ones, making it the meeting point for heaven and earth. The power animal linked to the heart chakra is the condor eagle. It allows us to feel unconditioned love and invites us to become an open-hearted and compassionate person in a flight where love can expand into infinity. We can grow our own seeds of love, whatever our past dramas and broken dreams. We can do that by being present with ourselves in deep truth and honesty. Muneki, a path of love through service. Being in service will keep our love Mune in expansion, connecting us to the music of the universe. The more we give, the more comes our way. The Morienki rites show us how to keep our hearts open to experience reality without judgment, accepting it, and bringing love wherever it is needed, undressed from our ego and our need for recognition. Free. We can activate the power of Mune by accepting our shadows and our light, our wounds and our strengths, our pains and our joy. The eyes of the heart will allow deep compassion to be our guide. We become the new generation of humans our world so much longs for. The Elohim with Mary stepping stones to freedom. You are entitled to have a voice. While we are aware that many of you were told children are meant to be seen and not heard, many of you silenced yourselves due to a fear of rejection and abandonment. Do not fear breaking this pattern, for your soul would never reject or abandon you, no matter what you have said or done, or not said and not done. Shift gears your soul would tell you as it wants you to accelerate, but be mindful of how gently you maneuver twists and turns. Not every turn will lead you to a dead end, but as it has been said a time or two before, originally by this scribe and repeated by us, dead ends are often U-turns in disguise. Embrace breaks in your day to enjoy integrating your soul's light. We hope you enjoy the message from the Elohim below, as it contains energies your inner realm might very well be needing. Every single choice you make has the potential to create a ripple effect. Do your best to choose love every step of the way. Blessings to you today and always. Mother Mary. If you were to land on the moon and look around, chances are you would notice the size of other planets appreciably differently. In the same vein, if you were to land inside the inner realm of a different person, you might not judge them nearly as harshly as they or others have in the past. Do you need the label of good or bad when there are so many options to choose from in between? What if what you thought was a bad choice was the best choice a person could make, given the circumstances? There is no level of perfection as defined by the ego that can even remotely match the level of perfection which is constantly ascribed by the soul to the personality from one lifetime to the next. You, like billions of others, will immediately expand your consciousness when you leave your physical body behind. Some of you will need immediate rest. Some of you will request to visit with a specific ascended master or archangel because their energy is directly needed to assist you during the transition stage. Do not fear transcending your former self. Your soul knows this is a natural part of the ascension process. You will not become stuck in a state of permanent limbo upon stepping out of your physical body and into the light sphere your soul calls its home. You will heal there. You will release all outmoded belief systems, including all religious training designed to help you to learn and grow. No one is exempt from the wheels of karma until various cycles have been completed. Be careful when judging a person's level of consciousness. Some master teachers are disguised as people who no longer fit in or who didn't fit in the first place. No, these are not adepts by chance, they are spiritual aspirants by choice, and they agreed to relay direct and indirect messages from those who continue to assist them throughout this specific lifetime, which is but one of many your soul chooses to experience as it makes its way to the state of perfection needed to achieve nirvana. Be patient with yourself, as every child must stumble a time or two, both physically and otherwise, before regaining the proper footing. You too will learn and relearn many lessons. Please be patient with those who did not have the emotional support they needed during their formative years, as this directly impacts one's ability to overcome feelings of unworthiness. There is no lottery you can enter to select the types of lifetimes you have all experienced. In fact, many would not consciously choose a handful of them, where their egos in charge every lifetime as lessons and blessings. Learn to search for and embrace them, as this will give your inner child a fighting chance when facing adversity. In a so-called perfect world, everyone would be honest and forthcoming about their inner hurts without stockpiling grievances until they become unmanageable. Do yourself and your soul a favor and let everything that doesn't bring joy to your heart go. Bless the lessons your soul has given you to learn throughout this unique lifetime. While the intricacies surrounding your next lifetime have yet to be determined, your soul often chooses to design each one with the same people who challenged you during your previous lifetime. As many refer to those people as members of their soul family, so are those bonds everlasting, at least until a conscious choice is made to extricate your energies. This cannot be done by the ego, much to the chagrin of many. Strive to be humble in the face of triumph, for many will fail repeatedly, only to be greeted with shame and rejection. Be willing to put yourselves in their shoes and add extra doses of compassion when you sense they are needed. Don't forget to start with yourself first. It's impossible to give from an empty cup, after all. With love from the Elohim.